Hi there. I'm so glad you decided to practice with me today. We're going to start off our flow today in child's pose. Making sure you're spreading your fingers out, you're back grounded, and your knees on the side of your mat. We're just going to take a few breaths here, getting ready for our practice today. Today we'll be doing a 20-minute power yoga flow. Now we're going to reach our right arm underneath your left arm, just stretching out your right shoulder. And just breathe. And switch sides. Your left arm underneath your right arm, stretching out that left shoulder. And just breathing into that position. And come back into your child's pose. And we're going to stretch up into our first downward facing dog. And feel free to stretch out those legs if you need it. And just holding it here. And breathing in this position. Next, we're going to walk your right feet and your left feet up until you're in a forward fold. And spread your feet out a bit so you can go into ragdoll pose. Hooking your elbows together, bending your legs if needed. Now put your hands back down and roll all the way up into your mountain pose. And we're just going to take a few breaths here. Breathing in and out. We're going to get ready for our first sun salutation. Arms all the way up. And dive back down. Halfway lift. And fold over, jump into plank, lower all the way down, stretch up into your upward facing dog, and push it back into your downward facing dog. Now jump forward to the front of your mat and breathe, halfway lift, down, back up. Hands to heart center. Now we're going to take a chair pose. Hold it here. Breathe. Fold all the way down, halfway up, forward, and jump back into plank. Lower yourself, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Now take your right foot forward into a lunge, into warrior one, lifting your arms up, bending your right knee, sitting deep, and both hands back down to the mat, back into plank, lower, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Now we're going to get ready and move that left foot in front into warrior one, arms all the way up. Bend into that left knee. And you back down, plank, lower, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Now just take a breath here. And just roll your body forward like a wave, leading with the shoulders, waving back with your bum. And just take a few breaths here to get ready for our balancing series. Jump forward, come all the way back up into your chair position and stretch up. So we're going to start with our first pose in the balancing series with eagle pose. Feel free to stretch out your arms here before we start. So first, we're going to take our right arm and cross it over your left arm and your right leg over top of your left leg, sitting down, and balancing here. Feel free to go lower if your body allows. Now release. We're going to try that on the other side. So this time we're going to take your left arm underneath that right arm and your left leg over top of your right leg and lowering your right leg into a chair position and release. We're going to get ready for our standing leg raise. So we're going to start with our right leg. Bend your right leg, and if this is all you can do, just hold it here. If you want to move to the next level, grab your right foot and extend your leg. Now I like to hold the outside of my right foot, or you could hold your toes here as well, your big toe. Now we're going to move the leg to the right side and stretch out your left arm and hold it here. Now move your leg back to the front. We're going to release it and get ready for our airplane pose. So moving your leg all the way back, your arms on your side, holding it here. And now we're going to get ready for half moon. So both your arms lower, hands to the ground. Right arm lifts up to the sky. Your feet flex, legs straight. And if you want, you can bend your right knee here into kind of a bow posture and stretching it out here. Now we're going to release all the way down. Breathe in and out, and we're going to get ready for the other side. So we're going to start with our left leg, again bending it here, holding it here if this is all you can do today. But if you would like, reaching for your feet and stretching it out. Now move it to the side, stretch your arms out, look over your shoulder, and hold. Move it back forward. And let your feet go. We're going to go into the airplane on the other side. Legs straight all the way back, your arms along your body, holding it here in a straight line. You can bring your hands to your heart. And now both of your hands on the ground for half moon on the other side. Left arm up. Hands reaching to the sky, grabbing that left foot for bow and holding it here. Releasing it all the way down and just hang here for a bit. Breathe. Now roll yourself up, and we're going to get ready for dancer's pose. So starting with your right leg, we're going to grab onto the right foot, or you can grab onto your shin. And if you would like to move on to the next step, we're just going to bend forward, pushing back on that leg, and holding it here. And release back down. We're going to go to the other side. So your left leg, bending, holding that foot or the shins, and you're extending that leg and leaning forward and hold. Back down. We're going to get ready for tree pose next. So just take your feet, take it to the inside of your thighs. It can be above your knees or below your knees. And you're just going to hang here. Now interlace your fingers and stretch up. Look up. And to the other side. Take that left foot, put it inside your right thigh or your ankle, and just balance here. We're just going to interlace those fingers, stretch all the way up, and look up your chest to the sky. And release. Well done. Reach your hands up high. Forward fold. Halfway lift. And we're going to go all the way to the ground. Low push up. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. We're just going to jump to your mat, extending your legs out front, and we're going to go into bow pose. Just holding both your legs up. Low boat, working those abs. High boat, holding. And low, and relax. Next, we're going to do some scissor kicks. So extend both your feet up to the sky. Left leg down, and you're switching. Switch. 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 Keep switching. And both legs together, and we're going to do lower leg lifts. We're going to go up and down, up and down, up and lower all the way to the ground. Now we're going to get ready for our last pose. And just breathing here. Let's get out of this pose. Sit back up. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope to see you soon. Namaste.